much gonna loaf today, kind of look at goodies, see if anybody shows up. Maybe a roll, I don't know. I mean, I love doing my rolls, but I'm kind of, like I said, I'm running out of rolls to go through. The ones I do have are a little bit on the boring side, like the 88Ds. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. See if anybody shows up. Que pasa, amigos? Was having coffee this morning. We started searching a couple Ikes. We got a couple brown Ikes. I went through looking for double dyes and things of that sort. And I think I found something half decent on a 73. It looks like it might be like a triple dye obverse. I don't know if that's acknowledged by PCGS or the cherry pickers, but still a nice looking double dye. So little baby score this morning while I was having coffee. I wonder if I can show it. Can I show it? How hard would that be? Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can get that double dye to show up. Hey, 710, what's going on, buddy? How are you? I hope all is well. Good morning. Just kind of hanging out at the moment. Not sure if we're going to do much of a roll today, but we'll see what happens. All right, give me a second, guys. Let's see if we can make this happen. You got to be gentle about this. This is craziness over here. Where is it? Is it going to show? Is it too much glare? Oh, that's too much glare, isn't it? Can we... Give me a second, guys. We'll figure this out one way or another. Let me see. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but this is what I got to work with, so this is what we're working with. What is going on? I mean, you can see that, but I want to see if I can show any of that stuff at the bottom. Yeah, this is going to be quite the mission. Hey, 7 Stacks, what's going on? I mean, you can see the bottom of that S, all that extra thickness, that stretching. The bottom of the R there, but I was hoping to show a little bit of the splitting. Let me see if I can make this work. Oh boy, this is not looking good. A for effort. Come on, you cheeky bugger. Come on, you can do it. Okay, stop shaking. Stop shaking. Hey, Dad Learning Coins, what's going on? How are ya? Thank you very much for dropping in. I'm trying to get this, what I think is maybe a TDO, a triple dye obverse. But man, it's just not easy. Not easy at all. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, what if I turn down the light a little? Oh, did we lose it? Come on. So what's new and exciting, guys? Anybody find or score anything good lately? Anything new and exciting in your worlds? Oh yeah, no, we can't see nada. You see the extra thickness on the E and all that, but I want to show you guys a little bit of separation. It's just not gonna work out today. Yeah, it is not working out, man. What else can I do though? Is there any other trickery I can do? Let me see. Ooh, that doesn't look half bad. What if we go down here with that? That's a little bit better. You can see a little bit of the separation lines on the U. Give me a second here. Oh, it went away. It did look good for a second. Come on, baby. This is a 73 proof set. And I'm trying to show you guys a triple die obverse, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be possible today. Hopefully in the future I can make this guy show up for you guys. Yeah, not gonna work. Sorry guys, I tried. So, what do we got going on this morning? I didn't see Frostbite streaming, which is unfortunate. It's always nice to see Mr. Frostbite up and about. What else can we show you guys? What's this one? Oh yeah, you guys will probably like that one. Yeah. Has anybody seen Mr. Stackett lately? I haven't seen him around for a minute. We got 4 people in chat with 2 thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. Three thumbs up. Thank you very much. So yeah, no, just came on this morning, just throwing some stuff under the scope, some of the usuals. I know you guys have seen a bunch of these. Nice little reminder for some folks out there whenever you're checking your Canadian pennies. This is a 67, the Rock Dove penny. You can score a double die if you're lucky enough to find one. Look at that sweet looking E right there, very nice. We don't have a lot of double dies on Canadian coins, but there are a few here and there. There's also a more minor one on the 64 penny. It's called the Extra Spine. It's almost like the class 9 doubling where it shows up in the middle. I don't know if it's the same process or not, but it kind of resembles that. If anybody's interested in purchasing anything, I got a little bit of 90%, some 1 ounce silver too for sale if anybody's looking. I can do a $1.40 face value of 90% at a starting bid of 26 if anybody's looking. Never any pressure, guys. I like hanging out. We can just show off some goodies and see what else happens. Let's see, what do we have here? That looks like a 1917. We got a mint mark. Ooh, she is well worn. Ooh, look at that. That's a 17, and can that be what? The tip of a S, maybe? I mean, it's too worn to really tell, but man, that gives like the illusion of the top of an S, right? Just sticking out right there. Let me look at my book. What would a 17S be? 17S, where are you? Oh, 27 million. I guess that wouldn't be that big of a deal. That's a big number. So never you mind, good sir. Let's say goodbye to you. Who's next? Ooh, I wanted to take a look at this one here. I think it was. Was it this one? It looks a little thick towards the backside of the S. Maybe, no, too rough to tell anything. Okay, never mind. So, what do you guys got going on today? Anybody want to share what their plans are for this fine Sunday? Oh yeah, look at that, eh? I wonder if that could be something right there. Is that a smack? That little extra piece of something right there. What is that? Is that like a little baby die chip? It looks like you can see the S right there where it has the separation line right there. So if I block that off, the full mint mark is there. So what would that little guy be? What would that little guy be? Damage? Die wear? I mean, look at that. What do we got? We'll look at it all different angles, see what it looks like. Huh, not sure. What do you guys think? What could that be right there, if anything? Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a maybe, baby. And this is, I think, a 44S. Look at that. That's mighty interesting. Like, originally I thought it was like a smack and a drag, so it kind of pushed some metal over. But, I mean, that looks like the full mint mark right there, like the rest of the design. So that's what attached to instead of, I mean, it doesn't look scuffed up and pushed over. And then you got a little bit of little something back here. I don't know, maybe nothing. Interesting to say the least. Yeah. Oh, and here's a cool one too. This is a 40S. And I was looking at this one day. Miss Paula dropped by. She believes it's I believe it too, but the FS listed RPM, and you can see just the remnants of the additional S right there and swooping out the back right there. So hopefully it is. We got two people that believe it is. So I thought that was kind of cool. This was a giveaway from the Durbans. Joe and Diane Durbin, awesome peoples. It's always a pleasure to have them around and doing their auction and sharing their goodies with us. Showing some Durbin love. You guys rock. Very nice people. I still want to see his I think he has a clock collection. He might have shown it once. I wasn't around for that, but yeah, I think that'd be cool. Okie dokies. Okay, you guys didn't want the silver. How about a 50D uncirculated? No, nobody wants to start me off. 12 bucks. Slightly later die stage coin, meaning that you have a little bit of wear on the devices, so you have a little bit of a little bit more of a tired look to the lettering, but still you got your cartwheel luster and all that, and it's a 50D. Come on, that's not too shabby, eh? 12 bucks. I'm pretty sure I paid more than that. Alrighty, what else can we look at? So yeah, that's one of the goodies that we've scooped out, getting gauze and things of that sort. But this one here, probably damage or something, like a little baby die chip, but not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. That one is a little bit iffy. Ooh, I found some more of those bird scents with the double die. I wanted to take a look, see how sharp these were under the USB. So we can take a look at those. Cause, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that G right there. That is just, yeah, buddy. Yeah, you can totally, look at that D. Look at that dot. Yeah, this is a little bit sharper than the other one I showed you guys. Oh yeah, look at that E with the G. Yeah, that one's sweet right there. A lot nicer than the other one. A little bit more sharp, probably a little bit less circulated. Could that be the difference? Possibly. Alrighty, what else do we got? Anything? Yeah, a little bit on the bottom there. It looks like you might have a little bit and a split upper serif there. So not too shabby. And it seems to die down. Yeah, man, I think it's awesome, especially because we don't have a whole lot for double dice. I mean, to have the few that I do is beautiful. Let's see this one here. This is another one. Ooh, but this one is, yeah, this one. See how smudgy, and yeah, this one's really worn and beat up. Can still, you know, just barely make it out, but yeah, definitely a big difference in quality there. So we'll put that one away. Alrighty. Ooh, one more. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, I like that one too, man. Especially when you have that big separation like that. Yeah. So even this one, I mean, it's nice, but it's not as nice as that one that I showed. Still want it. Still happy to have it in my collection. But yeah, the E is where the money's at right there. That big drastic separation, bottom, top serif, the center part of the E. So that's another nice one. Oh, man. What else can I show you? Beautiful peoples. Ooh, here's one that's always up for debate. This one I scored at the bank. So I go to this bank every now and then, and I always ask, do you guys have any, you know, old half dollars, dollars, anything? They're like, yeah, there's a little baggie in the back. If you want it, you can have it. So I said, beautiful, let me have a look. So I take a look. There's a silver dollar, a silver half dollar, a couple silver dimes, and a couple of other odd things that I didn't recognize. So I said, yeah, I'll take it. So they're like, okay, no problem. Well, when I get the baggie and I cash out and whatnot at the bank, holy cannoli, guys, check this out. So what I think this is a 1999, I believe, quarter design. But that is obviously not a quarter planchet. Look at that. So it's a 25-cent print on what I believe to be a dime planchet. You still have a little bit of the reading on the one side where it actually reached. So I thought that was pretty darn cool. Now, I still need to get this authenticated and all that. But until then, I'm calling it legit, man. It looks good. Maybe wishful thinking, but hey, we'll go along with wishful thinking for the time being until we find out it is what I think it is. So that's one of my cooler finds out in the bank. So you would think that the silver from the bank was good enough. No, these bad boys. And there was two of them. Check that out. Boom. Slightly different strike than this one. But the same design. 25 cent. And with that design there. And it's thin. It's actually thinner than a normal dime or anything. It looks like it's also a little bit wider, but it weighs the same as a 1999 dime should. So it has the same weight as the planchet of a 99 dime, but it has a 25-cent quarter design on it. So this is probably one of the coolest scores if it turns out to be legitimate. Hey, JC, what's going on? Good morning. What, two of them? There's two of them here. One there, one there. Both of these were in the bag that I got the silver in. Look at that, guys. Freaking cool. And I got this from the bank. And they thought they were like nickels. And so I think they charged me a nickel for each one. They barely looked at it. They're like, yeah, I think that's a nickel. So yeah, there's two of them. There you go. That's a nice little focus. Look at that. That is freaking cool. Dude, insane. This is like the coolest score ever. If these turn out to be legitimate, some of the graded versions of these, I think, turned out to be like almost $1,000 each. So if these were legit, you might be looking at maybe, I don't know, 700, 800 bucks each coin. So definitely one of my top scores. I've had some pretty cool stuff come out of banks, so I can't say it's the top score, but it's definitely up there financially. You know what I mean? I believe these to be dime planchets struck with quarter dies. You can see where it says, where is it? 25 cents right there by my thumb. So it says 25 cents, but that's obviously not a... Do I have a dime around here? Here, I'll put a silver dime next to it. So there's a Merc dime, and it's just slightly bigger than a Merc dime because I guess it got stretched out being struck with quarter dies, which I believe is one of the symptoms of a wrong planchet strike like this, where it stretches the coin out a little bit further because there's nothing there to stop it, right? A quarter die is obviously bigger than a dime is, right? Hey, John Arjun, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Yeah, sure. You got two. You can spare. Can you spare a square, sir? I don't know if you guys ever watched Seinfeld with Elaine. Can you spare a square? Yeah, I think these are pretty darn cool. I'm a fan for sure. And like I said, these were just laying there in the bank, and I don't know, man. Like, the funny part is, a few months before I got these, they had shown me that little baggie, and these stood out to me like, man, I want that bag. But they wouldn't give it to me. The lady's like, no, one of the bank tellers called dibs and whatever. All of a sudden, I show up a few months later, and I'm like, hey, guys, you guys got any? They're like, yeah, we have this little baggie. I'm like, do you mind if I take a look? And they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I go, can I have these? They're like, yep. And there you go. Oh, dude, 67. Here's a 67. If you have 1967 pennies, buddy, make sure you look for this sweet double die. This is a 67 penny right here, buddy. Yeah, 67. Look, Rock Dove. 1967. Right there, boom. And when you flip it over to the obverse, this is the potential on those 67s. So definitely take a nice look, brother. If you find an uncirculated version of this, to me, that's money. You know what I mean? I would hold on to that bad boy all day long. I think that is gorgeous. That, like I said, and I can't think of another double die that's just as nice as this. I know there's one on a 1968 Canadian nickel dollar, but it's not as nice as this. Like, this is beautiful in my opinion. Like, full separation, just really nice. So yeah, if you got 67s, make sure you look for this double die, man. And good luck. Happy hunting. For sure. Sorry, guys. I got to sprinkle a bit of the auction stuff and goodies that I have available. If anybody's interested in a 1960 proof set, I'm asking a $34 starting bid. And this is how I do things. I do a little show and tell. I sprinkle a couple items up for sale. So if anybody is interested, let me know. Double date on what? On the 67s? Not legit, buddy. That's die deterioration or mechanical. Well, die deterioration is a form of mechanical doubling, but there's like 4 or 5 different types of mechanical doubling. You have die deterioration. You have, what's the other ones? You have the strike one. the shove strike. What's that called? Ejection doubling, I believe it is. You have one that's like a double tap, which is your MD, that gives you a flat field doubling. What's the other one? Chuck taught me all these. It's just hard to remember all the information. But yeah, the one that shows up on the date of the 67th is not real doubling or hub doubling. And just in case anybody still hasn't gotten their hands on any of the black rim toonies, I have a bunch of uncirculated rolls. Each toonie is $4 a pop. Shipping from me to you is $6 with tracking, and that gets you up to 8 ounces of goodies. Yeah, no, for sure. They do, but they can list whatever they want. It's still not legitimate, right? I mean, if you want to collect it, God bless, right? Like, you collect whatever you want to collect. It's your, it's your collection. Do as you please. Oh, here's another one. How about Sonic? $33 starting bid, if anybody's interested. I also have a Superman, but it's got a bit of milk spotting. And also a little bit of a rub on the cheek there. Still a decent looking coin. $35 starter, if anybody's interested. AZ Coins. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Melt it. Who do you think you are, Kellen? Yeah, buddy. I also have $1.40, which is roughly an ounce of silver and 90%. If anybody's interested, I'd do a $26 starting bid. And I'll leave it alone for now. I don't want to keep bombarding you guys with items to buy. I'm not solely about that. But you got to try, right? You got to try. Oh, you guys want to see something else that's cool? Check this out. I know I've shown this, but we got people showing up. This is a nice one to have. So that's a 2006. And there's a few versions of this. But this one here is the money. Or at least one of them. So there should be a P or blank at the bottom of the effigy right here, of the queen's head, right? So the ones that don't have anything underneath, like this one, should be a zinc planchet. If it has a P underneath the head, that's for plated. So that would be a steel core planchet. This here is a steel core planchet without the P design under the head. So it's called the No P, No Logo Magnetic 2006. And for me, maybe some of you might disagree, but in this condition, even though it's a little circulated and spotty, that's like a $50 to $60 coin. And that's fine if you disagree, but go get one then, right? I don't really see these up for sale, and if they do, they usually bring in some good money. Now, there's one that's more expensive than this one, and it's the opposite. So this is steel core. There's also the one that has the zinc planchet, but has the little P for plated at the bottom. And that one is much or more rare than this one here, this variety, or this version. So that's another cool one to look out for with Canadian coins. Oh, yeah. 1 second, guys. I just gotta look through my goodies to show you, you know what I mean? Gotta keep you guys entertained. Are you not entertained? 1 second. What else can we show you guys? I'm just trying to show you my best stuff, you know what I mean? This one here is cool because I pulled this out of a uncirculated roll of 60 Ps. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see that nice, beautiful chunk missing out of the bottom there. Check that beauty out. Uncirculated clip planchet. It's a decent size. on a 60p. Freaking A. I like that one. I'm a big fan of that one. Especially because it's Unk, man. It came out of an Unk roll. Yeah, you know what? We just got a blanket of snow today. It was actually not too bad for the last little bit. And then snow just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Give me a second, guys. Just looking for some more goodies to show you. Here's a cool one. This is a 74S struck through late stage die cap. Let's see if we can get it to show up. Look at that bad boy. Ooh, fancy. You see that? And then check this out, like magic. Untouched, unscathed, and beautiful. Look at that bad boy. And I purchased this from Chuck Daughtry over at Copper Coins as a struck through late stage die cap. Fancy. What else do we have here? Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm doing another show and tell. And yeah. If anybody's ever interested in anything they see, please feel free to let me know. What's this one? Oh, this is the one I'm thinking. I don't know what it is. It might be damaged or whatever, but I was thinking that looks kind of weird at the bottom there. I mean, is there any chance that's an RPM? But that doesn't look like any part of the S. But anywho, we'll have to look that one a little bit closer. Anything new and exciting, guys? What do we got going on? Anybody streaming today that we can show some love and support? Melt it. You want to melt everything. Jeez Louise, Batman. That's not good. We can't just melt everything. I mean, I guess you could if it's yours. Do whatever you want. What's going on here? Why do I have you in a flip? Oh, that's why. There's a little minor double die right here. Yeah, I can see it now. The extra cross there. A little bit hard to see. Yeah, right there. Let's see if I do it upside down. What does that look like? No, no bueno. Ish. Yeah, hard to see on this one. Yeah, that's all right. We shall move on. Copper Owl, what's going on, my brother? How are you, big guy? How is life treating you, good sir? I hope all is well. Oh, what else do we got here? We got some more quarters to go through. Who dat? Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, this is an extra window. There's a little bit of an extra window print right there. Can ever so slightly make it out. All right, who's next? Who is next? Are you live today, Mr. Owl? Don't see much there. Maybe a little extra window. Well, it's a doggy dog world, and I'm wearing milk bone underwear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Troublemaker now, eh? Oh, an extra double window. Yeah, you can slightly make it out right there, just a little extra. Okay, well, we don't want to see that. That's boring. What else do we got here? What is this? Who are you? Are you one of them spitters? Yeah, I can barely make it out, but it's there. We got a little die crack coming out of the mouth, a little spitter. Not worth anything, at least not to me, but just something, you know. I found it, I put it aside. Yeah, look at that, another spitter. Spitting horse. Alrighty. Ooh, this one's kind of cool too. This one also came from Chuck. Check that one out, guys. That's a nice one there. Now, when I show you the obverse, it's not going to be that pretty, but it's still, you know, it's got a little spotting, but that's a cool off-center strike, you know what I mean? Especially on a Canadian coin, so I thought that was kind of cool. You got like that little baseball cap look to it. Paula! How you doing? Or how about a double clip Jefferson? Bam, bam, bam. No? Nobody's into double clips? I paid up for this one. I wanted to have it, though. I really did. And let's see. Who this? Oh, Lord have mercy. Where are you? Miss Paula? Any chance you think this is something? Or am I looking at like a little die chip? I don't think it looks like damage. But I don't know. Since you're here, I may as well ask. If you don't mind me attacking you as soon as you show up, leave me alone. I'm sick of coins. Sorry. We value your opinion. What else do we got? Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking like a die chip because it doesn't really resemble any part of the S or even a D or any of that, right? So for it to be a mint mark, 44, I believe. 1 second. Yeah. Oh, sorry, 42. That's a 42S. Imagine we saw a beautiful little extra one right there. Hallelujah. I don't think those are S mint marks, or at least I don't know, so I can't say for sure. What do we got here? Attack of the dreaded black screen. We got a very old 12S. Anything fancy on it? Ish. What are you doing, Mr. Ace? Ooh, we still got a few wheat lines there. Reverse is a little tired, but not horrible. You know, still got some wheat lines there. Any die chips anywhere or anything? Any bugs in the wheats? Any bugs in the wheats? Nope. All right, we'll put that bad boy away. What year the Coinjunky? It is often hard to see where the metal has been displaced when they as much. Yeah, exactly, because it kind of all gets kind of like worn down evenly, so it starts to look like it's part of the design. I think that's what you mean, but yeah, I get that for sure. What else do we got? What else do we got? Is this another double die here? What is this one? Oh yeah, this one I showed before, Paula. You like this one, don't you? You love it. Don't lie. You know you want it. No, that one there's pretty. Oh man. Oh yeah, Paula, did you see that RPM that I found? You see, I thought it was a die. Originally, I thought it was like a die scratch going through the bottom, but no, that looks legit and matches the number 7 or number 1 on Variety Vista or number 7 over at Wexler's. Not sure if I showed that one to you already, but maybe I did. I'm always showing the same stuff over and over. And I know you've seen this one before, Paula. I believe you have mixed feelings about this one, but until I find out for sure what it is, I'm going with legit. I still gotta find out, but look how nice that strike was there, you know what I mean? Ooh, fancy. A little bit of reading there. Fancy. Alrighty. So just a reminder, guys, if anybody's looking, I can do $140 and 90% for $26 starting bid. If anybody wants some silver, that's $1.40, roughly an ounce of silver, with a $26 starting bid. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Welcome back, brother. I also have a 60 proof set. If anybody's interested, I'm asking a $34 starting bid. Decent looking set. Yeah, that needs to be looked at by someone more familiar with the world coins and me for sure. No, hey, I get it. That's why I keep telling people I don't know for a fact that they're legitimate, but until we know for sure, I mean, visually, to me, it matches other known examples that I've seen. There's a couple of graded ones over at what's that place over there? The Precious Metal Exchange, CPMX. And man, it looks, yeah, pretty spot on. Once again, guys, if anybody's interested, I got an uncirculated 50D. I would do a $12 starting bid. Roses? What are you doing? Rolling out steel and then kind of crimping it into a rose form? Or what do you mean? I also have a 43 half dollar. I'm asking a $12 starter. It's 80% silver. And it's a Canadian half dollar. And I'm not really sure if it's the near or far date. If that makes a difference, I guess I can look into it for you and let you know. Booyah. Black roses in my garden. I don't know if you guys would ever know that song, but 1 second, guys. Just looking for more goodies to scope. How's everybody doing today? Anybody out there hunting anything? Oh, here's another goodie. I don't know how well it's gonna show up. Maybe Paula's seen this one too before on my channel, but we're gonna try to show you guys. I think it was yesterday. There was a show going on somewhere, and somebody mentioned something about a super bird, and that's on the 52 proof, with which I have here. The question is if I can get it to show up. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to show. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying. I really am. Bear with me. It's not gonna show, is it? Nope, too much glare. Come on, baby. Don't be like that. You can do it, sweetie. Oh, kind of, maybe, sort of. Where is it? There it is. Kind of, sort of, maybe. It's starting to show up right there. There's part of the S right there. Boom, super bird. Caw-caw! What's going on, AZ? I mean, sorry, Begotten. ¿Qué pasa? It's kind of there. It's just, man, I'm telling you guys, lighting is so freaking important. Like, I'm going to have to get like a PhD in lighting or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have to do some serious, you know, experimentation and really get involved in this lighting business. Because, man, depending on the angle and everything, but there's my super bird. Caw-caw! This guy was actually purchased as a standard 1952 proof. So at the time, it was about 160, 180 Canadian dollars. So that's like $5 US. Here, let me show you guys. And that's the guy we just had under the scope. I don't know how well you can make out the chest. But the only thing that's a bit of a downer, not that it's really a downer, it does not have the engraved tail feathers. At least it doesn't look like it to me. Let me see. Let's look at them tail feathers. Like, I don't really see the hand engraved part of it. What it looks like die scratches going in between the tail feathers, I believe. I don't really get that here. That one apparently is a little bit more expensive than this one. But still, I'll take it. It's a super bird, you know? Why not? So yeah, not too shabby. Thanks, Dizzy. I like that one too. The fact that it has the super bird variety, that one, like this one coin, because of the super bird, I think might be the value of the entire set. Like, obviously it depends on grade and all that sort of thing, but I totally believe that this is almost worth as much as the set is. So the rest of it is gravy because of the super bird. Nice, JC. Check out. I think it's there's a bunch of new nickels that have been surfacing with these beautiful die clashes and double dies. I think there's one in 2023, and there's one or two other years that I can't really remember. But there's a bunch of really nice die clashes and double die. I think it's reverse around the Monticello and the lettering. Check it out, man. Look that up. There's some really nice stuff. Maybe you already know about it, and that's great. But in case you don't, man, there's some really sweet stuff coming out of the Jefferson nickels that you might want to check out. All right, guys, back to my hustle. Proof Kennedy, $12 starting bid in capsule. Decent coin. Not going to hit any major high grades, but still a nice chunk of silver. Proof Kennedy, $12. Not too shabby. Right? Exactly. And that's what I mean. That one coin paid for the whole set. And now the rest of it is freaking, you know, above and beyond whatever I paid for it. Oh, man. Here's another cool one that I show off quite a bit. This is also found in a coin roll hunt of quarters. This is my Pac-Man quarter. Would be worth more if had the re-engraved tail feathers. Yeah, exactly. I noticed that one in the book. It shows the difference. It's like double or triple the price of the Superman S. Trust me, I looked, man. I was like, oh man, like how many of these how many different dyes did they use? It couldn't have been a lot. So I figured my chances were high. Excuse me. Let me get a little sip of coffee. I always got my Timmys with me. Tim Hortons. Dum, dum, dum. Don't forget your 2K. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Ragged clip, no? Or is that does that fall under defected planchage as well, like a fissure? I think they call it. Yeah, look at that. It goes right through. And then you even get a little bit of the Blakesley effect on the other side. Right there, look at that. Blakesley effect. Booyah. That helps to identify it as a legitimate error. Because you got this little bit of this uneven pressure from one side to the next because of the missing metal. So you get that Blakesley effect. And this was found in the roll of quarters, customer wrap. So there's your Blakesley, and then right across is your Fisher, or whatever you want to call it, ragged clip. And you also have the flow lines that kind of show the direction of the flow of the metal. So I think that adds to the legitimacy. Frostbite, you weren't on this morning. Everything good, brother? You busy? Will you be coming up at all today? Can we come and visit you? What do you got going on? Beautiful. Thank you for the extra info, Paul. I appreciate that very, very much so. Awesome, brother. Well, guys, keep an eye out for Osprey's doing some big things on his channel. Maybe I sound like a broken record, but there's a reason why. He's spreading good information. And when good people spread good information, people need to know about this. He's been getting a lot of awesome people on this channel, like Miss Paula Bloom from the live Q&A, Chuck Daughtry from Copper Coins. You know, really bringing awareness to collecting, being very careful where you spend your money, how you spend your money, and not because you can't do whatever you want, you totally can, but it's unfortunate when you think you're buying something that isn't what it is. So if you want to learn a thing or two, he had a whole episode on counterfeits, and he has a bunch of episodes talking about the differences between varieties and errors, and with a lot of awesome people by his side. So please check out Mr. Frostbite. Yeah, big things, guys. Big things. All right, troublemakers, what's next? What do you guys want to see from my collection, huh? You know what? I have a 26S penny that we can look at. Let's see if there's anything fancy here. Let's see what we got on Mr. 26. Bum, 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 bum. Can we find some goodies? Bum, 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 bum. And no, just smushed. It looks like it got smacked. She don't get smacked up. Look at that. No, good. Just a little smushy. Just a little smushy. How are the wheats? Decent. Not lots of detail. All brown. Tiffany, ¿qué pasa? How are you? Pleasure to see you in my chat. Thank you very mucho. You guys rock. Thank you, thank you. Yep. And like the fake I showed you and Paula, I paid $133 for it. No, come on. Can't you take that back, brother? Come on. You paid $133? I can't believe you just shared that. I mean, God bless, man. Dude, he reached out to me about an SLQ. I sent the info to Paula. I was trying to keep it discreet, so I said, YouTube buddy sent me a picture and asked for help. I am the first to admit it. If I don't know, I just don't know. So I reached out to people that would know, right? And she looked into it, and she's like, yeah, I asked around, I passed it around her crew, and everybody agreed that no bueno. Oh, man, yeah, too funny. Jeez, you actually bought it. You can't take it back? And thank you for being with me today, guys. I know I'm not going through a roll, but we're looking at goodies. We're having good conversations. We're learning some stuff. So thank you. Right on. And please don't hate me, guys. I mean, I'm very upfront about this stuff. I am trying to, get the auction thing going on my channel. But I do like talking and chilling and doing the variety thing. What happened there? So this one's cool. I think this might be a grease, some sort of grease-filled strike-through. Look at all of where In God We Trust is. All of it is gone. So I don't know for sure what we got here, but I think it's a greaser. Look, and then they got rid of some of the lib in Liberty, right? And then on the other side, it all looks legit. Like, it's all good, unscathed, untouched. It almost reminds me of that late stage diet strike through, that late stage son of a biscuit, late stage cap die strike through. My goodness, that was a mouthful, and it geez Louise, I was struggling with that one. So that one has a cool effect there. You're missing all of the or half of Liberty. And then everything up here is all gone. Look at that. Nothing. Not even the hint of In God We Trust. Like, look, all gone. Now, this is more of a talking piece for me. Like, I don't think I can't say that I know for sure. But I don't believe this has really much for value. And I think I see a mint mark right there that just barely shows a D mint mark right there. And then you see this extra thickness on the O, where it probably got smushed when the strike through happened. So goodies, fun to see and talk about. And my goodness, what's up with this computer? Stay on, man. Donald, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, well, I want to talk about this. Grease follows the path of least resistance, so the most time it will show in the devices around the perimeter. Thank you, Paula. You rock. Thank you for bringing the facts. Heck yeah. Coinjunky, I didn't know of new die clashes of die cracks. My first box of nickels were the 2023 Ds. I saved a whole row. You know what? I don't know if it's the P or D, but check it out, my man. There's I just became aware of those. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Eric from Copper Coins. I think he might have mentioned it, and actually he has a few examples that I believe he showed. Dude, freaking beautiful die clashes and amazing double die reverses. Yes, reverses. Yeah, it was Eric Buyer. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, and we're not talking about little baby ones, like you can just barely make it. No, these are noticeable, in your face, like really what you want to look for when you're looking for a double die. You want to see the separation. You want to see split serifs. You get all of that. And the die clash I love because you see the eyeball of Jefferson like on the other side in the die clash. It is like it geeks me out just thinking about it. I'm like, how do I get my hands on one? Yeah, rub it in, Frostbite. Rub it in. Rub it in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got them all. I got them all. Me, me, me. What do we got here? Okay, Shaggy. Ooh, not really a big money item, guys, but I think it's something cool to see and kind of... So check that out. Blank quarter planchet webbing. How cool. Let's see if I can make it line up. Yeah, look at that. Not too shabby, eh? This also came from the Durbins, not the blank planchet, the webbing did. I got the webbing from Joe Durbin. I thought that was pretty cool right there. So I put them together because they should be together. Yeah, I like that. That was pretty darn cool. I like putting them together like that so you can see where the blank came out of. Once again, I mean, the quarter is probably worth, you know, a few bucks. The webbing, not so much as far as I can tell. But still like a numismatic item for collectors that are into this sort of thing. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, boy. Here's a little dun 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 dun. Just a few. Da da da. Oh, I started a little BIE collection. Look, 55S, 57, 60D small date, and not that one. Alrighty. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got? Ooh, 20S, fancy. Can we see anything there? Why are you in my flip? Oh, what's at the bottom there? What the heck is that? It's like a die gouge or scratch, or is that damage? What is that? $20S. Is that like a good mintage year, like a lower mintage year? Look at that. That's a weird little blemish or something on the die, I think, because that looks raised to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, you know what it could be? I think it might be like a little strike through flake, and it has a little bit of a design maybe from somewhere here or something, and just kind of moved over maybe. I don't know. I don't know, Captain. The little crystals are breaking up. All right, nice condition, lots of detail. Little baby spot right there. Still tons of detail. Very nice looking coin. 20S. Oh, a little spot right there too. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Lots of detail, but a few spots. I'll still keep it. It's a 20S. Like, come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks so much for your time. Anytime. Email sent, few pics, frostbite. Just let me know. Send. Wow, frostbite coins, collectible. Way to swoop. You guys are fighting over the fake SLQ? Oh, what's that? That's a 26S. I feel like we looked at this one already. All right, let's put that one away. Let's put that one away. Give me a second, guys. What's this one here? I got a bunch of stuff. I don't know what I have anymore. Who are you? State your purpose. Ooh, 13. Nice. Ooh. Oh, for a second, I thought I saw an RPM there. I was like, what? I swear, does that not look... Maybe just damage. I thought I saw a little something right there. That would be crazies. Never had a chance? Big spender. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Paula, I'm still looking for some... What is in there? Is that like a hidden S in that D or something? You guys see that little something there? It's a hidden S. At least that's where we're going to pretend. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. It's probably nothing. What's going on here, Mr. 13D? Ooh, is that hair? A little bit of lamination right there. But this over here, man. You know what, guys? I know my eyes are playing tricks on me, but I got to at least look at it under the old trusty. This is old trusty for me. It's 60 times or something like that. Magnification. Give me one sec. I think it got hit. I don't think, maybe, but maybe not. I don't think so. And then he needs to report the seller if he doesn't. Okay. Yeah. So 13D, not a bad date to have. Liberty. Let's check out the reverse. Still got some wheats left. Alrighty. We will put you back in your little pooch. Oh, let's see. Can we have a weak D? Any chance of a weak D? Come on, 20 weak D. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Who you is? Oh my goodness. Look at this beauty. Definitely not a weak D. But definitely got some cool, like, woodiness to it. I want to call it, like, tiger striping. Look at that. I like that. That is actually really, really nice. I can't see much on that mint mark. But look at that. She's pretty. Look at that. No! There we go. We're back. Crisis averted. What happened to my liberty? Where'd you go? Baby, come back. Nope. All right. Let's flip it. What's the other side look like? Holy moly. Oh, a little fold over maybe. No, that's a fold over, right? That's not like a rim cut or nothing. That's like a little bit of metal that got folded right at the edge. Still kind of cool. I'm really digging the grainy look to this. I like that. Not too shibbity-bibbity. Man, sometimes I forget the stuff I have. Wow, that's actually, I really like the way that looks. Look at that. That's a really nice looking coin right there. But now, when it comes to grading, I don't think that would be a plus. I think that would work against it, right? I don't know how they look at toning and stuff like this. They probably consider it damage or who knows, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Ooh, I think you guys will enjoy this. This is, I guess you can call it a key date for Canadian pennies. But check the colors on this bad boy. So this is one of the ones you probably want to look out for in Canadian pennies, guys. Look at this. Bam, bam, bam. That's a nice one to have for 1923. And look at all this craziness with the color, with all the graininess. I mean, just look at that. And because of the grains, I think it's giving me the illusion of a double die. Look, it almost looks like separation right there. Look, like even the bottom of that A. Doesn't that look like a split, like a little notch? Like a split serif right there? Dude, imagine we freaking found a new double die on a key date coin. OMG, that would be crazies. Look, it almost seems like it mildly shows up, but I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe? It's a maybe? Or maybe not. Let's see what the obverse looks like. Like, look at all that color, man. Just bam. Wow, wow, wow. She's a nice one, guys. I love this one. This is one of my babies. Look at that. Oof. I have no idea if any of that could be natural coloring or whatever. But definitely a nice one to have. Wow. Here, let me show you guys what that looks like. And we got 16 people, thumbs up with 13 people in the chat. Come on. You cheeky bugger. What do you need? More light? Here's more light. Does that work? There you go. Look at that. Wow, what a looker. You know what I mean? If you're into woodies or like toned out coins, like that is you're not seeing all the colors there. There's like some hues of purple and some really wild coloration, man. Like really insane. Very cool. That's a nice one right there. Yeah, maybe because it's got some wild striations and like the color, right? It's just a really like look at that graininess, that all that different, you know what I mean? Oh, I love this thing. I think it just has, now that is character right there, man. That really stands out to me. Hey, Paula, if you ever want to trade, I would love to get my hands on a off-center quarter or as high up denomination as we can work a deal out. I know they get really expensive as you get into the larger coins, but hopefully I have something you like and we can maybe work something out. Or if you have any of the larger denomination, what are they called? Blank planchets. I got the dime, penny. I'm looking for nickels and quarters and as high up as we can get without breaking the bank, right? Yeah. All right, what else are we gonna look at, guys? I'm gonna do this for a few more minutes, and then I'll let you be. I do appreciate everybody coming by today. It's always nice to hang out and do coin stuff. Yeah, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Everybody's getting along in chat. We're all, being really nice to one another, and that's what I look forward to. Just showing each other a little bit of respect, sharing a common interest, and oh, boom! I think this is the extra boob on a 42 Walker. Yeah, buddy. Do you have the double chin? Where's the double chin? Ooh, I don't know if I see a double chin there. That might be a double chin right there. It's kind of worn, but you can see some extra boob. You know what? I mean, it's whatever you're willing or whatever you have available, really. So whether it's mild or wild, I mean, mild will save me a few bucks. Wild, if you're willing to let it go, is something we can negotiate. Yeah, just let me know what you're thinking and what your mindset is on any of it. I mean, you see a lot of the stuff that I have already, or if you want finances, we can talk price as well, right? Heck yeah. So that's on a 42 Walker, in case anybody's wondering. You're looking for extra boob and a double chin. Now, the double chin doesn't show up very nicely here because it's a worn out coin, but I think that's it right there. And now there's a second one for 42, which is even nicer because what do we have? We got notching. We have the cat's eye. We have jelly bean. We have notching. What else we got? Absolutely, Paula. Thank you so very much. Please contact me via email, and I'm really hoping we can work something out. I would love to add a lot of stuff to my collection, assuming you have anything available. Like I said, I got a bunch. Like I got the quarter. I got a couple. These copper blanks I found in original rolls hunting 59Ds. I got a couple of the zinkers. Up here we got some dimes, but I don't have any. Look, another. Oh no, that's the one from the bottom. I'm missing quarters. Or sorry, not quarters. The Jefferson dollars and half dollars and things of that sort. And for off center strikes, I have the penny, the nickel, and the dime. I would love to see how far up the ladder I can get as far as half dollar, dollar, and yeah. So this one here, guys, is on a 42p. Another really nice double die to look out for. Notching. So yeah, guys, you know what? Decent show. We didn't go through a roll, but we skimmed through my collection. I do have more to show you guys, but I think for one day we're doing really great. Please keep an eye out for Mr. Frostbite. I believe he's coming back on later. He had to deal with a few things. Before I go, I'll run through a couple things that I offered up. This is a $1.40 face, which is roughly an ounce of silver of 90%. I was asking a $26 starting bid. I have a colorized Sonic. I wanted a $33 starting bid. We have a 60p proof set. I was hoping a $34 starting bid. What else do we have? We have a slightly impaired Superman. A little bit of milk spotting, and I think it has a bit of a rub on the cheek right there from being in the flip, like going in and out. But still a decent chunk of silver. That one starts off at 35. What else do we have? We have these little Libertads, or whatever they're called. I don't even know. Are these Libertads? I might have misspoke, guys. I don't know. They look like Libertads. They're like little minis. You know what? Let me hold off on these because I haven't done any homework, so maybe I misspoke. My bad. They're definitely for sale. I just have no idea where to start them off at. What else? I have FS 801 and 807 uncirculated for 2009. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. If anybody wants to see anything else, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I think we're going to call it a day. I'm going to give another minute to see if anybody responds. And yeah, we'll go from there, you know. What else can I show you guys? Here's 1892. I got this one from Mr. Stackett. I won it in one of his gauze. Not too shabby. Now, definitely looks polished or buffed out or something. Here's one that looks a little bit more natural. This one's a 93, but it's got some gouges on the side there. Look, gouge. I don't know what the heck they were doing, but somebody scratched it up nicely. What else do we have? Oop. Let's see, a 22. She looks uncirculated. Might have been an ender roll. What is that, like tape marks at the end? Or, I don't know. A little bit of stainage. Not too bad as far as the strike. Lots of detail. I don't know. We'll have to see. You as well, AZ. Thank you very much for dropping in. Hopefully, I did my job and entertained you guys, even just a little bit. I know it was a lot of show and tell, but you know what? I don't know. It's a conversation starter. It's nice to see what other people collect. I think it kind of gets the show going. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. And who knows? Maybe one day you can buy something off of me. Like, you never know. Here's another one, 45. What is that? A 45S. What else do we have? Oh, is that one of them prospector rounds? I don't know. Am I just babbling, guys? Should I just call it quits while we're ahead? 23. Not too shabby. What else do we got laying around? This is all just stuff I got laying around. Like, my goodness. What else do we have? We have, ooh, she's pretty. Oh, and this one here is cool. It's a 85, but it's got a sweet die gouge right there at the tip by the ear. That one's kind of cool. And I think that's it, guys. Well, it doesn't look like we have any buyers. All good. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Always a pleasure to see everybody in the chat. And yeah, keep an eye out for Mr. Frostbite. I believe he's coming on later today. And we'll all hang out again. Until later, guys. Have a good one. And yeah, be blessed. Take care. Bye.